Hello everyone, welcome back to Brain Equation. To solve the question 81 to the power sine square x plus 81 to the power cos square x is equal to 30. So to change the value of cos square x, I will use the trigonometric identity. That is very well known and very common trigonometric identity to change the value of cos square x. So that is cos square x plus sine square x is equal to 1. So from here we will take sine to the right, sine square x to the right hand side. So which implies that cos square x will be equal to sine 1 minus sine square x. So we will plug in the value of cos square x in the given in the equation. Then our equation will become of the form 81 sine square x plus 81 1 minus sine square x is equal to 30. So here we will make substitution and we will substitute. For substitution, we will take let sine square x is equal to t. We will plug in the value of sine square x into the given expression 81 t plus 81 to the power 1 minus t is equal to 30. So in our next step, we will use a law of exponent, which is very well known law of exponent. To write the law of exponent, we will write a to the power m. If given m minus n, then we can write it am over a n. Am minus n is equal to am over n. So we will plug in this value, this law, use this law in the given expression, and our equation will become 81 t plus 81 over 81 t is equal to 30. So we will again make substitution. Let 81t is equal to x. We will put in this value in the expression x square x plus 81 over x is equal to 30. So from here we will multiply x on both sides. We will get x square plus 81. X will cancel out with x is equal to 30 x. So bring 30x from right hand side to the left hand side, and our equation will become x square plus minus 30x plus 81 is equal to 0. It is 81, not 8. Okay. So we will write this expression again once, that is x square minus 30x plus 81 is equal to 30. It is a quadratic equation. Discriminant will be equal to minus 30 whole square minus 4 AC is 1 and 81. We will multiply them, and minus 30 square will give us 900. Minus 4 times 81 will give us 4 ones are 4 and 4 eights are 32. So it will be 324. So 900 minus 324 will give 576. So we will use quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root discriminant over 2 is equal to minus 30 plus or minus square root 576 over 2. So in our next step, x is equal to 30 minus minus will give plus, plus or minus 24 square, 576 can be written as 24 square root over 2. So from here we will get 30 plus or minus 24, square root will cancel with square over 2. So here we get two values of x. One for the first value, x is equal to 30 plus 24 over 2, which is equal to 54 over 2, which is equal to 27. So the first value of x is equal to 27. It is the first value of the x. So for the second value of x, we will take minus sign. That is equal to x is equal to 30 minus 24 over 2. That is equal to 6 over 2. That is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3. It is the second value of x. So from here we have two cases. In case 1, we have x is equal to 27, and in second case, we have x is equal to 3. So case 1 is equal to case 1 when x is equal to 27. So recall that we had substituted x is equal to 81t. So we will plug in the value of 81 for x. So we can write here 81t is equal to 27. Now write 81 and 27 in the powers of 3, and we will get here, we can write 81 as 3 to the power 4. So we will write 3 to the power 4 into t is equal to 27 can be written as 3 to the power 3. So bases are same. Powers can be, we can compare the powers. 4t is equal to 3 and t is equal to 3 over 4. From here we will recall again our substitution, that is t is equal to, recall t is equal to sine square x. So from here we will put in the value of t, that is sine square x is equal to 3 over 4. So we will take square root on both sides, that is sine square x is equal to square root 3 over 4. So square root will cancel out with the square sign. We will get sine x is equal to square root 3 over 2. It will be plus or minus. It has two values. So for the second value, case 2 is for x is equal to 3. Now we will, as we know that x is equal to 81t. So plug in the value of x. 81t is equal to 3. 81 can be written as the power of 3, that is 3 to the power 4 into t. We will write 3 to the power 4 into t is equal to 3 to the power 1. So from here, we can compare the powers. 4t is equal to 1. From here, t is equal to 1 over 4. Now recall the value of t, as we know that t is equal to, sine square x. So sine square x is equal to 1 over 4. Sine square x is equal to, we will take square root 1 over 4. And now we will get sine x is equal to 1 over 2 plus or minus. So we have two values of sine x, that is sine x is equal to plus or minus square root 3 over 2, and sine x is equal to plus or minus 1 over 2. Unit circle to find out the value of x. Here we have the unit circle. Because sine is opposite to hypotenuse, so hypotenuse will be 1 and sine value of the sine will be under root 3 over 2. So here we have x-axis and y-axis. So we have this point we have 1 and 0 because x-axis is 1 and y-axis is 0. So here we have 0 and minus 1 because y-axis is minus 1 and x-axis is 0. So here we have 0 and 1. x-axis is 0 and y is equal to 1. So here we have minus 1 and 0 because x-axis is minus 1 and y-axis is 0 at this point. So from here we will draw the angle that for sine square root 3 over 2 we have, that is angle of 60. So we will draw the dotted line here, and this angle is equal to, this angle is the angle of 60, because for sine square root 3 over 2 angle is 60, and in radian we can write it as pi over 3. So hypotenuse, as I told, it is 1. Hypotenuse is 1 and the perpendicular is square root 3 over 2. So we have another angle which is 180 minus 60, that will be equal to 120, and in radian we can write it 2 pi over 3. So we are dealing here the case of sine x is equal to square root 3 over 2. So here it is quadrant 1, the quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. As I told you, we are dealing the case of sine x is equal to 3 over and square root 3 over 2. So we have the both value of x in the first quadrant and in the second quadrant for positive square root 3 over 2 for positive value. X is equal to, we will have the value of x is pi over 3 plus 2k, k is constant, 2 pi k, k is constant, and the other value of x is 2 pi over 3 plus 2 pi constant. So it is in the first and the second quadrant above the plane, the positive values. So for the second case, that is sine x is equal to minus square root 3 over 2. So it is minus value. For the negative value, we will draw another angle that is in the third quadrant, that is below the plane. So this angle will be 180 plus 60. So this angle is 180 plus 60, and this angle is 240. So in radian, we can write this angle 4 pi over 3. So another angle in the fourth quadrant we have for the negative value of sine, that is 360 minus 60. This angle will be 300 degree. And in radian, we can write it as 5 pi over 3. So from here, the value of x is equal to, below the plane, in the third and the fourth quadrant. So this value in the third quadrant is 4 pi over 3 plus 2 pi k, k is constant. And the second value of x is equal to, which is in the fourth quadrant, 5 pi over 3 plus 2 pi k, k is constant. So similarly, we will draw another plane for the sine x is equal to 1 over 2. And again we will take a unit circle. Here we know that the sine x is equal to 1 over 2 is divided by 1 because sine x is equal to 1 over 2. It is divided by 1 because it is opposite to the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is 1 and sine x is equal to 1 over 2. So from here 1 and 0 is the first point here on x-axis, positive side, and y-axis we have x is 0 and y is 1. For the negative y-axis, we have 0, minus 1. For negative x-axis, we have minus 1, 0. So we will draw an angle for sine 1 by 2 is equal to 30. And in radian, we can write it as, because hypotenuse is 1, so hypotenuse is 1 and value of sine is 1 by 2. So it is opposite to the hypotenuse. So in radian, 30 can be written as pi over 6. So we have another angle that is 180 minus 30. It is 150 degree. So in radian, we can write this angle as 5 pi over 3, 6. So here we can, it is the value, we will find the value of x here. It is the first quadrant. It is the second quadrant. So it is the third quadrant and it is the fourth quadrant. So the value of x in the first and the second quadrant for above the plane, for positive value of 1 by 2, we will write x is equal to pi by 6 plus 2 pi k is constant. Another value in the second quadrant above the plane, that is 5 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. So for the second value of sine x, sine x is equal to minus 1 over 2. It is the minus value. So for finding out the value of x, we will draw an angle in the third quadrant. Yes, this angle. So this angle is 180 plus 30. 180 plus 30 equal to 210 degree. So in radian, we can write it as 7 pi over 6. So we have another angle in the fourth quadrant. This angle is 360 minus 30. 360 minus 30. So it is equal to 330 degree. So in radian, we can write it 11 pi over 6. So from here, we will write the value of x in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant below the plane, that is 7 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. X is equal to 11 pi over 6 plus 2 pi k. That's all. These are the two values. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more solutions. Till the next video. Bye.